Hello and welcome to another episode of All the Mods to the Sky. And in this one, we're going to be looking at getting some automation going. Alright, so we've got some crucibles, but I need a way to get cobblestone in. So I think I should probably make another one of these. Stone block generator, and then have it directly feed all of those crucibles, at least for now. Alright, so we've got that. We get to keep the bucket, which is very nice. And we can grab this. I'm going to make just a little bit more space back here. But I did get a tip that I should use these slabs, which I think has got a double purpose. It makes it cheaper, and I think also mobs cannot spawn on slabs. Let's just see how easy it is to build with the slabs though. Yeah, easy enough. Quite possible like this. I've just got to be careful. I guess I just want to put a block underneath it, and then that's going to let me do everything that I need to do. Then I can put a block this side, a block this side, put that there, chest on top. I'm sure there's better storage than chests, but for now, this is what I've got. Okay, so now we've got another cobblestone generator going. And all I need to do is pipe the cobblestone from there into this side, which is logical transporters, which is going to cost steel and a basic control circuit. And that means I need one of these things. I think I've got everything for this. Boom, metallurgic infuser. If I just stick that underneath here, then it's powered. And what did I need to build? Something in here. This thing, basic control circuit, which needs osmium and redstone, it looks like. Do I have any more osmium? I do. And some redstone. Oh. Okay, it goes there. That's not a waste. How much does it need? Looks like it's working. Is it just one per? Two redstone. Okay. But that should be enough. Now with the steel, this in the middle, bang. And now we've got some item transporters. I did read in the thingy that they're not great in terms of lag later on, but for the early stage, they're exactly what I need. Now I can get rid of this. I can run, ouch, run this into all of those. And I think I've probably got to configure it so that this is pull, this is push. And I don't exactly know what happens when they're full. Or they head back. No, that's not ideal. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. I guess they're just going to be going back and forth, and that's fine. But now I can add as many of these as I can find, which is dirt, isn't it? In water buckets, which I can make infinite of now. Yeah. Okay. Lava generation. Tiny. Oh, these aren't hooked up in the back. So which one? Basic mechanical pipe. I just happen to have two. I want to pull. These remind me of logistics pipes from way back in the day. Ah, okay, they're all being kept empty. This is what's happening. They're all instantly losing lava. And it's gone into here. I don't quite get what the rate is. But yeah. With this is full. I'm going to start draining it. Can make a few more pipes here for later, I guess. Okay, we're getting a bunch more of the mechanics rewards here. That I already did. Got a food tank. Just collecting all the rewards. What's it leading me towards? Personal storage. Like the sound of that. Man, the storage instantly got out of control. I'm just going to dump a bunch of stuff in here because the next thing that I absolutely have to do is get a bunch of gravel, and that's easy enough. I need a diamond, and that's going to let me get the machine that hammers blocks for me. We're going to need quite a lot of those. Basically, we need to start hammering gravel ASAP. Alright, so shove all of these into there. And now that is going to start making ores. I need chest upgrades. For now, I'm going to stick that down. But I definitely need to start looking at storage. This looks like it's just going to keep... Yeah, this one machine's not doing much at all, is it? I don't quite get how to translate between the RF per second, like how much I'm generating here and how much I'm using, and I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on if this block is staying full. Obviously one could be fine, but then when we start upgrading, it's going to start changing. Any diamonds yet? Nope. I like it being automatic. I should make more of these. Flux sieves. Probably a whole bunch. So I can do that in the meantime while we're waiting for diamond. I can craft this. Bang. And I can go and put this straight on top of here. Put the mesh inside. Great. And you know, let me just steal half. And now we've got double the sieves. Got an emerald but no diamond. This is... Okay, this is rising, that's cool. Yeah, because it drained it all into that machine. I like it. We're starting to get it. It's still small, but it's... all of a sudden, we'll have enough iron. Let's give some of the storage a go. So I need a chest. And I need a bunch of planks. I should just turn all of these into planks. And then if you surround the chest by this, we get an oak drawer, which is 1 by 1. And we get some functional drawers. Now, how do they work? I'm not sure. We could upgrade it to copper. Okay, that's fairly pricey actually to do copper. It is an 8 times upgrade though, so you know, that's a lot. Is the standard drawer just like... Oof. Oh, you can't... Okay, okay, that did something. 2,000 storage, did that say? So let's say cobblestone then. Bunch of this. You got to put it in the top, right? And then how'd you take it out? Shift. Oh, left click on the top. Oh, and shift left click. Right click puts it in. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, when you mine it, it keeps the cobble. That's pretty nice. Okay, I like that. 2 by 2 draw. Okay, and what's the recipe? Not bad, not bad. Let's make one of those. Yeah, not... I don't like it so much. And I also don't know how you would pipe the relevant items in with this. I think I'll just stick to the 1 by 1 draws. And I think the idea is, nice, we got some diamonds. Yeah. Crimsite. How's the iron looking? Okay, not bad. But what is the idea? I want to check out the sieve here and see what it's used for, so that I can see with the iron sieve specifically. Okay, that's a lot. Iron sieve with gravel. Here we go. Iron mesh. It's a lot of different items, isn't it? It's 21 items. Am I really going to have 21 barrels here? And then once I get to sieving, you know, the sand as well. Well, we probably won't sieve sand, but the dust. I mean, the dust. Because this one does give good stuff. Where's the actual block though? Here we go. Don't want to brush it, we want to sieve it. Yeah, for redstone and Certus mainly. But there's 8 of those. a lot of barrels. I'm going to need a lot of wood to do all of those. I mean, we've got to start somewhere, I suppose. I guess I could just start with chests. Or just have overflow. I don't know. Alright, before I do anything else, let's get this crafted, which is glass panes, blocks of iron hopper, and a diamond hammer. I can easily get this. We get diamonds, nice. And the diamond hammer is just like this. I think, nice. And glass pane, I can get like this. Oh no, I just made slabs. You can make anything with modded Minecraft. Yeah, panes we want. Nice. Then just the diamond. I mean, the iron blocks. Bang, bang, bang. We make this, break it down. Just shove it on the front there. Just directly connected. Is it getting energy? Oh yeah. And what do we want to break down? Cobble. Cobble, cobble, cobble. And actually, why not put it straight on top? Just like this. I assume it heads down. Does it look like it connects? It looks like. Get some cobble, shove it in. Doesn't have power, but I can get power just by using not that one, the basic universal cable. Stick that down, and I've got to connect it. Set to push, I think. Yep, cool. And now this should be... Hopefully I'm going to see this progress in a second. Or not. Okay, it's got to go in front. That's fine. Reading the thing. Okay, so this... We can save space just for demonstrative purposes. Now I can put the cobble in. And then now I should see it work. Okay, I think this is how it works. You've got to go to push on this side. Yeah. Did that go up? I want to see this jump. 1. Yep, cool. And now I just need to make sure this is reconnected. This is not how it's going to look long term. But like that, cool. Probably have to reset this thing. That one's already good. Okay, automated. This is 160 ticks, 160 ticks, which means they're equal, aren't they? So it's 1 to 1. 2 diamonds per flux hammer, eh? And then you just take a logistics thing, most likely. These pipes that I had. Again, I'll make this into a nicer machine in a bit. But we want to output into there. Push. Pull from here. And now I should see this start gaining cobble. Yep. Okay. And now we've got gravel forever. This is going to keep working. I don't have to do a lot. It's very slow, I will say. But it is automatic. Maybe I should have a look at the upgrade slots and see if I can make that run just a tad faster. Now I can collect all this. Gold upgrade. Terracotta. Which is what? Fired clay, isn't it? And we can make clay fairly easily. We've got infinite dirt. Even if it takes a while to get. I've got some here though. This is the stuff that we need. Clay. And this, I think, when smelted, which is going to be somewhere here, smelt this up into terracotta and we'll get our first upgrade, and I'll probably use it in here because this is the slowest part of the chain right now. I don't know if the best idea is more machines versus, upgrades. Let me begin with an upgrade. This is not the right one. The only thing with modded Minecraft is the amount of upgrades. This is the one I'm after. So terracotta and a green dye and a piece of gold. Well, that's doable. Green. How do I get my green dye out of this? Okay, you got to smelt the cactus too. Okay. Oh man. Ah, we get a nice steel casing for free for having the energy cube. That's quite nice. Because I did want one of those for another thing that's in here. Somewhere in the mechanism section called. Oh wow, it gives a bunch. Very, very nice. I like getting free stuff. I want the enrichment. No. Yes. I think so. This enriches items that go through it. 2 dust from 1 ore, which I think kind of takes the place of the hammer. So I don't have to keep doing this nonsense, the squeezing. But what's the recipe for that thing? And what's it called? The enrichment chamber. This one, which just needs basic control circuits. And I had some of those somewhere. There's rewards earlier. Was it steel as well? No, just iron. I think I've got iron. If I don't, I can smelt it up. Now I've got a bunch. Can make more as well. So, just missing the redstone. Should have plenty of that. I have been on a journey trying to get this goddamn cactus. Yeah. Figured out I need the crook to get string. I did forget that from the first episode. But now I can cook up some cactus. Do it that way around. Doesn't really matter. This should give me everything I need for the cyan terracotta glass, wasn't it? Glass panes, maybe? There was a golden upgrade somewhere. Okay, doing 2 things at once. Golden upgrade. Gold upgrade, it's probably called. This one. Do I have everything? Just missing the gold and the glass, which I have. Glass, gold upgrade. Bang, bang. Nice. Do more at once, which I want in here. Boom. RF Patek 16. Is this draining this now? Nope. Yeah, nope. Nope, we're good. Anyway. What did I want? I wanted the enrichment chamber. And I've got everything for that. Enrichment, bang. No, I'm still waiting on the redstone because of this. Takes a while, so let me get some more. Boom. Enrichment chamber. And now this I'm just going to stick down next to this again so that it's got power. And all I should need to do is put ore in there. And I've got plenty of ore. In fact, right in this chest. Bang. Okay. Should auto craft it. Where's it going to put it? I might need a chest or something. Let's see. 2. Brilliant. Okay, now I don't need that copper hammer anymore. That really is good. It's not. I'm not getting as much. Because over there I'm squeezing, which gives multiple raw iron. Which then... Wait, can I put that in? Maybe the raw iron also gets done over here. Is this 2? It's 4. Okay, so I really need to know how to go from this block to the good stuff. See, this isn't what we want. We want to squeeze this basically, because when you squeeze it, I don't know if the squeeze is in this list. We get up to 3 raw iron, which then is up to 6 dust. Is there any way I can do that? Oof. Jesus. Talk about expensive. So we're not there yet. So I think I'll just have to be satisfied with not getting that many. And I really need to put the bed indoors. Off you guys go. Give me a second. Nice. Get one off. I need to sort out food now. I think I've used the last beef. So I'm just going to be happy with this for now. It's not as much as I'd like, as much as we could get from just raw iron. But, you know, we're going to be getting plenty. But next up I want this one, which means I need a little bit more redstone. And then I've also got both. Inventory is such a pain. We really need some better storage. I just took to dumping everything inside here. Let me get what I need for that machine. And you might be asking, why am I not getting the redstone from building more of those machines? And the answer is, it's just materials. I need more iron to make all of the machines, steel, all that kind of stuff. So in order to stop having to use this, which takes ages, I want to have an auto smelter. Yeah, so I need a redstone. This hopefully will be coming to the last of the auto hammering that I'm doing, because once I'm able to automatically get all the ores, I'll be able to start building all of the machines without having to do this bit of the process. So that's exciting. And we're going to have a bunch of dust here. Very nice. Okay, I think that's everything for the energized smelter. Very, very nice. Now, the best thing would be is if this would output. Does it? Oh, it does output. So, I think this is the front. I'm assuming this is the front. Okay, yeah. I want it to output to the front. I'm going to put the front here. And this I'll have to configure. I want the back to be the input. I've got this basic universal cable, and this is getting power now. Oh, we're not getting anything out of this. Like, I want the front here to be output eject. I don't want it to eject. Auto eject? On. Okay. Okay, so you've got to activate this button, it looks like. But now, auto smelting. So I definitely don't want a draw here. I'm going to have to just stick another chest down. Oh god, it's another villager. Okay, so now if I say that this is the output and I eject, now we get iron ingots into here. I could do the same for the infuser. Again, it's not going to stay like this, but this is just to get me going. And what do I need now? I need this thing to take stuff. Okay, another chest. And now I can stick in a bunch of the ores that I want to smelt up. This is going to take a while to do, of course. This, why is that not going in automatically? Do I need to set the back of this to be input? I think I know the issue. I forgot to change them. Is that going to do the trick? Yeah, okay. That should not have took me that long to figure out. Okay, so I've collected all of the chunks and ores. So now, if I chuck all these in, bang, 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 bang. I think I've got a couple more in here. I wonder if I can put a pipe this way and have only the ores. I just don't think I can configure the logistics like that. But I could maybe... I mean, what happens if I do this? I don't want that to be connected on. Well, nothing's gonna happen because it's all chunks, so I shouldn't do that. So now that's all of the ore that I have. That is gonna all kind of work its way through into this chest. We're getting gold, we're getting iron. Yep, cool. A little bit slow, but now it's working. Got sulfur in there as well. I think I could have used that earlier for the cactus. Never mind. Okay, I think I need some of this personal storage, and I think I can afford this. And personal barrel. Hold left shift for details. Okay, I think I need to claim ownership. Can be opened anywhere, even from the inventory. Is that even if I put it down? So let me put it down. Okay, I now own the item. Okay, it definitely means that you can open it. That you've got to have it in the inventory. Ah, and it's got to be... Okay. Well, that's staying there forever then. I like it. That's a lot more space to work with. Good. And we get a security desk as well, which manages the security of all my machineries. I don't know. Let me put that down. I guess it's to do with the barrel. I probably don't need to mess with this. I guess it's more for servers. But do I have 2 chests? I do, because I also want to craft a personal chest. I'm missing steel, so let me cook up some of that. Okay, I don't know if this is the way I was meant to do it with the metallurgic infuser. I think I was meant to use this one that's... well, no, I don't know. But it still works. If I shove enriched iron inside here with the carbon, it's going to make some steel, and I need 5 in total. Okay, now we get the personal chest too. Now I own it. I guess I'll just stick it down here. Is the chest and the barrel just the same thing? Maybe it's just the same thing. But if I can store stuff inside, nice, beautiful. I can put stuff in there. I guess I only really need 1 out. Alright, so this seems to be the best way, at least it seems to only pull things that it can with this kind of logistic setup here. I'm in the process of tearing this down, kind of, and I'm going to have 1 hammer crushing cobblestone into gravel, and then it dumps into here. Then this one is 2 hammers, which means it crushes into sand, and then the sieves once again, and then I don't have enough materials, but over here we're going to have dust, and then I've got 1 of all 3. I don't know if I need to do 1 of all 3, but that's what I'm going to do because I can. It looks like this is full, this is all full, and all of the machines, well, this one's not running. Could it be running? Probably. I think I've got enough power right now though. And it's not automated yet. I'm going to have to do this manually, but at least I'll be able to grab the ones that I need this way. And I can add more barrels for stuff that's most important, like coal. I don't know. Have I done silver? I need to get at least all of the ores in here. I don't know. I don't know all of the ores. This is an issue. I need 1 of each. But what I'll do is just let this fill up with all of the different ores, grab 1 of each, and then make sure they're all represented with a barrel. I also need so much wood to make this happen with the barrels, so I've got to make sure I'm doing these in the meantime. Got saplings. I also really need to take care of food at some point. Speaking of, I can get these. I mean, this works for now. It's so tiny, such a small amount of food incoming, but it's sustaining me while I'm working on getting a bunch of ores. Okay, slain by a phantom. I'm trying to sleep the night away. I really need to make an inside bit. How do I get my stuff? Okay, that's quite nice. Upgrade there. How we doing? Not quite got enough yet, I don't think. Tiny amount of iron. I need well, you know what? I think I only need a little bit more because I've got one hammer. I just need one more in total, and I can complete this little setup, and we can start getting dust as well. In fact, why don't I put this one down right now? Yep, and I can even go get this one. That's gonna drop a bunch of stuff. Get this one. I need to make sure I don't lose this stuff. So let's just dump stuff in here for now. Yeah, all the gravel. Oh, the machines I need. Don't know where the best place for the upgrade is right now. I think you kind of need to have all of them. That's the wrong one. It's the hammer first, and then I think the sieve is fine to just go here. Don't have any pipes, do I? Don't have them in here. These are... I've got one. Okay, that's enough. Then I can change this to pull. And I just need one more hammer. I also need the other. What's it called? Well, I should change this for a start, but I need the the energy pipes, which I'm sure I've got some somewhere. Okay, the hammer goes down, and I think this, if I'm right, this should be doing stuff now. Prismarine shard. That's not getting anything yet, but this is cobble. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay, that's it. Okay, now, yeah, sand should turn into dust. Yeah, all done, all done. So this is a complete setup of one of each of gravel, sand, dust, all being turned into stuff. And then if I get enough barrels, I could have them all sorted up to what, 2k? Which isn't that much, but this is running quite slow. So hopefully by the time these start truly filling up, it's a lot of copper, isn't it? I can keep an eye on it. I basically just need to make sure it doesn't overflow, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. What I should do is, I guess, stuff. I don't know. I need to sort out. I've got chests everywhere, and they've all got nonsense in, and I can't keep track of it all. Yeah. So everything out of here, I need to make sure is in these drawers, and that takes care of a bunch of stuff. Do I need to keep a supply of dust on me? Maybe not. What I could do, actually, is upgrade these sieves. The meshes. Don't need many. But what's the iron? Gold? That's not much. I could turn them all into gold, and then how does that affect things? That's probably better, isn't it? Less junk. And then sand is, I guess, more junk. Oh no, it's more junk. Okay, the red sand is kind of good, but then this is not. It's raw gold though. And then, oh man, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I will make that upgrade. So 3 gold. And I think surely I've got all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's quite an easy upgrade, I think. Did I steal that mesh already? Maybe by accident. So if I just do this and this and put those in as an upgrade, I could even go to diamond. Maybe I should check that. Gold mesh. What is the use of this? In terms of the sand? Maybe it's just... Oh, yeah. There's a couple of extras there. Don't quite know. Maybe it just improves the odds of getting the good stuff. Maybe I'll just do this one. Because this is kind of where all the ores are, which I do want. Yeah, have I got enough? Of course I do. I say of course I do, but I don't really. Didn't have one up here. So let's do this one. Let's take that, upgrade that. I mean, is it really worth diamonds? Oh, I didn't even craft it. What's the one above diamond as well? I wonder if I can do that, and if I should do that. Put that in. Very nice. Yeah, and I mean, check it. And an anvil for efficiency. That's interesting. Fortune. Yeah. I don't know what reactive does. But can it be upgraded beyond? Maybe diamond's the highest. No, we've got netherite mesh. Interesting. But it doesn't tell me how to craft that. I mean, I guess you go for the enchantments first. Yeah, all of that's interesting, but it's this. What's the recipe for this is what I want to know. Ah, smithing table. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, well, we're nowhere near that yet. But I have seen it in the quest log. But this is a nice start. What I need is way more barrels. So back to chopping down trees. Alright, so I had some of the 2x2 ones that I made. Guess I'll leave that one there for now. But these are quite good because all the stuff that I don't really care about, prismarine shards, etc., I'm fine for those to go into these. Yep. What's that? Prismarine crystal. I don't really, yeah. So all of the stuff I don't really care about can go to the 2x2s, and I'll make sure all the good stuff are in the big ones for me to easily see. Okay. So I still need a bunch more wood and stuff, but what's next on the list? I don't really know, so I'm going to explore in here a little bit. Well, yeah, ore processing does make sense. Machines, enrichers, and smelters use ore blocks to get twice the dust or raw ore to get a third more. Interesting. Throw the ore into the enricher and you get dust. Then smelt the dust into ingots. Yeah. I actually decided I should make just a little base just for the bed. I don't know what else is going to go in here. I'm sure I'll find some stuff. But just in case those evil creatures come back. I don't actually know what they're called. I mean, at some point I can make some armor now that the ores are flowing in, albeit slowly. I mean, I should definitely make sure I have a torches on the top of here so mobs aren't spawning in. Let's put a roof on, which is the whole point. I don't want them swooping in. And I can put doorways. Just a place to hide. Okay, I do want a bit more dirt, so I'm going to try something. I wonder if I can, if I put some leaves in here, do these pipes work like this? If I put them like this, don't know. Don't know where my wrench is. There's one. So if I change this to pull, oh, look at that, I like it. I like the sound. I shouldn't be using advanced pipes for this kind of business, but let's just have a regular old chest then. And presumably I can pull out How do I put it? Do I just put it there and then make sure this is closed? I did accidentally change one of these, didn't I? Ah, annoying when you do that because I can't get the angle down below it. Easier if you're not on a sky block, I guess. But yeah, if we do that, take those. No. Leaves in there. God. Sometimes I don't quite understand. Right click. So what's happening? These are all full is the issue. Can I pull then? I can. I like that it just works when you configure it. Nice. So now, when I'm growing the trees, I can turn the dirt into... I can turn the leaves into dirt quite easily. That's nice. We'll definitely want a tree farm set up at some point. And I still want to make sure I've got saplings available. But it's a nice way to convert leaves into dirt. Maybe I should have set it up a while ago. And with this, I guess at some point we'll make a better farm. But I'll probably need this to guide me. I mean, it's got mob farms, agriculture. Don't know if this is the kind of agriculture I want. Bounty board. No. I definitely want stuff to do with farming, so let me have a little look. Food and farming, I mean, yeah, here we go. Okay. See if it gives a guide. I like this. I like it. I mean, that's just experience. Flax. Ooh. Okay, so I've claimed a bunch of stuff, but this doesn't really seem to give the answer. I mean, I guess a mob farm with cows and stuff would be good. So a bunch of dirt. It said something about that on the first page, didn't it? About regular old mobs. I think. Passive mobs need grass to spawn. Yep. Do we just make a nice area for that? I don't know. There's so much. There's a scattergun approach going on right now. Hey, this is not what I wanted to see. I wonder why that's happened. Hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Maybe I messed with it somehow. Is this okay? Yeah, I mean, I need more wood. I need one for flint. That's filling up the thing mostly. Help, I could use that right now, actually, to get a stack of food. So that's not bad. But I kind of lost track of time while recording this episode, so I'm going to leave it here. We got the basics of automation set up, and we still need lots of food. We still need lots of wood. We need a lot, and it's hard to know what to focus on first. But I guess you just got to find out in the next episode. See you there.